Okay, so this is a new vaccination site that we put in the hood because they're not vaccinating hood, right? Why the fuck did we see fucking rich ass white women in the hood in the
you know what? That's what they've been talking. That's what they've been talking about. That's what they've been talking about. How these
go to the store, but they're down there standing in line out in the hood on the block to get the vaccine.
You know what? That's what they were talking about. Like white people going to the poor neighborhoods where those shots are reserved for those people. White people are going out there and they're taking them. Yeah, they're taking them from the people that they're meant for.
All the old people with diabetes and shit, you know, all the old black folks, you know, we sick. It's the food.
I would say, you know what? You know what you should do when you see that shit, Tammy? I would have took pictures and I would have sent it to CNN.com. We were at Waffle House and I had my scarf on and he was looking crazy. We were just on some, let's go get something to eat. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck their motherfucking friends.
Their fucking friends.
I'm trying to figure out what this lady is doing. Yeah, fucking car hoarders and shit. Have you ever been in a car with somebody and they have roaches in their car?
No, what the hell? How do they get in there? They don't go into cars. Know. Cars are too cold. They're outside.
Yes, the fuck they do. No, yes, the fuck they do.
Yes, I have been in. Like, what the fuck did Auntie just say?
I have been in cars. I have been, and this was, and I can honestly, I'm not gonna say no names or nothing, but motherfucker had roaches, and it was a woman had roaches in her car. I never thought no stupid ass shit like that. Like, you can't get no fucking roaches in your car. Like, that don't even make no sense. Bitch had roaches in her car. But the bitch had pests. And they were in her fucking car.
Oh my God.
Can you fucking imagine?
Look.
Can you imagine just trying to do something simple like
I didn't know this
go get some water? Oh, it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. We just don't partake in the dirty shit, so we wouldn't know.
Well, look at this motherfucking car. Whoever said this was all right.
What is that?
The Roach Coach. The original Roach Coach.
You know what? I'm done.
This shit says Roach Coach. What? You can rent it.
I would know. Who's getting in it? Who would get in it?
Guess. Take a while.
Who would get in a car? Who would get in a car that literally says Roach Coach on it?
I don't know, but they look like they have on Ku Klux Klan robes.
Probably do.
Oh my God, these are animal cars. Look at this.
What is that?
It's a freaking car.
Mom, look at my hair.
Oh, look. This is how you kill the roaches in your car.
Ooh, you bombed the car?
Uh-huh. Looks like
Fogger? This nigga better be working. Wearing them kind of fucking cowboy.
I'm here.
Let me turn up. Yeah, you missed the fucking cowboy boots. I should have.
Oh, how many cars like this have you seen? How many cars of this have you seen?
A lot. See, when you have a hoarder car, why wouldn't you have roaches in there?
But some hoarder cars don't.
You know, and they put that shit in their car and they hoard it in their fucking car because their house is hoarded out. So
their house is hoarded.
Whatever it was, yeah, it's like whatever the fuck was outside, now that shit is inside. Lucky's is still a thing?
Yes, it is. Out here it came back. It made a comeback. It wasn't a thing. Remember, it
Wow.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucky's disappeared. We used to have a.
I remember Lucky's. I hadn't seen a Lucky since like
we lived in Hayward by mom.
Senior year. No, I remember a Lucky's in Southern California. Like I might like senior year in high school was the last time I remember seeing a fucking Lucky's, and then they did disappear. It's like.
Disrespectful, and the fucked up thing is that the motherfuckers driving those cars aren't from Oakland. They're not.
So they come from all
they
other
come
cities to come fuck up Oakland.
They come fuck up Oakland. That's exactly what they do.
But then it's like by them doing that, then it's like the city of Oakland, they catch all hell. So it's like
the real niggas is not at some. The real niggas is not standing in some fucking sideshow watching motherfuckers skirt scat unless they're fucking there doing business.
Wait,
nobody's
watching them do what?
Skit scatting. I don't know. Like to me, it's just you're not Paul Walker. Honestly, my memories of down there were the oldest memories of us swimming and washing cars and kicking it with Aaliyah and Awaname.
I remember that, yes.
Andrew and the fucking church club we used to go to and fucking
that's
the era I remember. Awaname.
Yeah, it was a Wanna Club or something, and we used to be Andrew. Andrew's like, you were a wannabe, so we're going to a wannabe club. And remember, we only went because they had like snacks and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
And Andrew was like, you guys want to come? And we were like, yeah. And we were like, we getting snacks. Like, we went, we got snacks.
No. Man.
We were not interested in that bullshit.
What was
we were interested in their snacks. It was. I remember Legos. We just remember when we lived in Richmond, we had Legos, but we used to throw them inside the fucking bottle brush tree with all those bees. Remember?
They're in Japan or something.
To the point where I remember Mom one time was like, where are all y'all's Legos? And we were like, literally, I remember us playing as if we never even fucking had any Legos. Yes, I remember we played dumb so good. It was almost like I remember us tearing us up, but I also remember us tearing up Mom's rose bushes. That was the same backyard where we fucking pulled all the petals off and we thought we were gonna make a house out of mud. Remember that shit? Yes, there was a fucing big ass perimeter of mud, and we thought we were gonna make walls. Remember, we had plans. We had plans.
Remember when Pee Wee got out the garage?
Oh my God! Oh, it was a nightmare. And Pee Wee, and he was like just literally sitting there watching us. How about this? Do you remember helping pick up the fucking cans of the people next door when Grandma lived in that house in Garden Grove and the fucking pit bulls got out? You remember that shit? And we were in the backyard and somebody tried to run in the house.
Oh yes, I do remember we lived in Garden Grove and they had the pool next door and they were having that party.
And they let us have the cans. They were like, can we clean it? Because we wanted the cans. Remember? Because we were going to recycle the cans.
Yep.
So Brandy again. Brandy was chastising the dogs though. And remember they kept saying, leave the dogs alone. That was the same one. Remember it was the same people that had the little girl Amanda that Brandy beat up Amanda. Mm-hmm. Remember that? Yep. I saw that shit. They had a whole sideshow, huh?
I made some lemon basil chicken and it was so fucking good.
And I was like, I think that this movie done broke Amazon. Like so many people are trying to watch it that
right.
Like you gotta get through.
No, but you gotta
like, remember when you had to like get through on a radio station? Remember that when you had to like call and try to get through? Does that exist anymore? The whole thing too is that he was forced to marry mom. He didn't fucking want to do that.
No.
And so I think
guess what? It was all my fucking fault. Wow.
Grandma said you
what a fucking
her.
existence.
Wait, Grandma said you're gonna marry her or I'm gonna kill you.
Exactly.
She just finished shooting people with double barrel shotguns.
Yes.
She had a
Grandma told me about that shit.
Ass and fucking
Grandma's the one that told me. I had asked her one time about people boiling grits and throwing grits on people, and Grandma was like, I never boiled no grits. But she was like, literally, Grandma said, ask me about boiling some pennies. And I thought about that like, God damn, that's fucked.
Boiling some pennies?
Imagine not having hot grits thrown on you. Imagine a pot full of hot pennies get thrown on you. I was like, that's when I knew. I was like, Grandma's a fucking gangster.
Yeah,
She's
that's
great.
Gangster, bro. That's great.
You throwing hot pennies on somebody, it's almost like you wasn't scared. Look, you wasn't scared to do that.
It's 12:30 a.m. in the morning at my house. I'm laying down reading, I'm chilling. And all of a sudden, I swear it was a fucking flash mob. I'm about to play some video. Yeah, I'm about to play some video for everybody. I'm about to make sure I put on some.
Whenever I see that kind of stuff in Oakland, all I hear is.
Right, exactly. Make sure. You know what music we talking about. Hold on.
That's that Oakland, like that fucking hypey.
Let me make sure I got the sound.
I was looking at that. I showed that to Ryan.
Can you see?
We were both laughing. Ryan was like, "Oh hell no!" He was like, "I would have been fucking pissed."
I was pissed off.
He was like, "Not if I had to get up and go to work in the morning." He was like, "Fuck no."
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
to. Wait, all these cars that are out there, those are the people's cars just parked while they're.
Yeah, they just blocked off all four sides of the street.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
That way. Can you see that? Do you see that big ass truck doing these donuts?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, now when they run over somebody and there's like a bunch of bodies out there.
They were close as fuck.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Like the bumpers are falling off y'all's cars.
I'm done.
It's like the street didn't hurt. People would be like, look at the street. And I'm like, the street is fine. The street is chilling. They're not. That's the tires is what we're looking at. We're looking at tires all over the damn street. That's
right. Like it looks like the street won.
The street got a layer on top. That's all. Shit. The street.
It's like the street wants that. It wants you to fucking do that.
It's a free protective layer. Like I saw
why are there people standing in the middle?
Because that's part of just not. They're not gonna do all this shit and they just turn around and go around the corner and go home.
Right.
No way. They've got to live far away to come do shit like that. They've got to be able to get away. They're not gonna just go fucking up the street and grab some chips and go to mom's house. The police are gonna fucking be right outside.
What the hell? You talking about grab some chips and going to mom's house?
Yeah. Because some motherfuckers are dumb and they'll have the nerve to grab some chips and go to mom's house.
Like, stupid. You just got done breaking the fucking law. Like, but you know what? Fuck the laws. All the shit is fucking set up to fuck us anyway.
The car was ripped across the side like fucking Pacific Rim. I love that movie. Go, go, go. Why are they allowed to create? They just need to take all these platform things away. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to have 5.8 million friends.
It's like, my thing is, the only way that you should be able to have that many friends is if you can fucking put your hand over the names and look at the faces and give us the fucking names. If you don't fucking know them, they're not your friends.
Right. So
Tired people acting like, oh no, those are my friends. I have so many friends on Facebook. No, you fucking don't. You have about 25 friends on Facebook. The other are just people that follow you for content. Something about your dumb ass they like.
I touched some poison ivy today.
It's like I don't like none of them.
Look, if that's poison ivy, and I touched it right there.
Why the fuck did you touch it?
I didn't know it was poison ivy.
Oh my god!
The tree looked like a face, and it was like, look at this tree, look at this face. Watch.
It does look like a face.
She was like, that's poison ivy. So I went hiking. So there's nobody there. But look how I went. Look how I went.
Oh my god. Tammy, you do not have to wrap up your face like that. You're outside.
I was not doing it, but
why you wrap up so much? You can't even breathe regular.
I was fucking picking up rocks though.
Grown ass woman picking up rocks. Yeah. So what?
You know what? I'm looking at the back of this fucking Kroger receipt, and there's this thing called BioLife. I only see these in fucking black neighborhoods. But what is it? Why is it that they're trying to? It's about plasma. This is the advertisement. You can make it. They're trying to tell black people. Why is it that these pop up in our neighborhoods? I'm going to show you this.
BioLife plasma.
But look what it says.
Wait, let me stop the share. Make spare time matter. New donors can earn up to $600. What is this for? What are they
Blood
donating?
donation. Plasma. But it's like you're doing, look, it says in 8 donations. So these people are going there, they're doing it in a month. You're doing it, that's like twice a week, every month. It's like, okay, I know that your body, but it's like these are all over the hood to where this is how people get their extra money. But what is it about black people's plasma to where they're putting these things in black neighborhoods where black people and Mexicans are using these? This is like extra income.
Right.
All I gotta do is go and sit there for a little while they pump blood and plasma out of me. It's like I have a fucking card. I'm going in here. They know me. I do this shit. You can only do it twice a week because your body has to replenish it. But it's like now you're making it to where you're advertising it like it's a, yeah, but see, they're not advertising it like help save a life. They're advertising it as a side job.
Like a job.
You can make $600. They're not giving you any of the factors or the things that can create issues for you by you so frequently donating plasma. It's like it'll fuck up your immune system where you can't fight shit. We have COVID going on, but see, this is another way that this is another way that they're killing off Black people. Yeah. And I want to know, why is it that they want Black people's plasma? What are you doing with it now? They pump it into their bodies, like they do their own transfusions, and they feel like it gives them, like it's like a fountain of youth.
What? Right.
Why? What are all these white corporations that are drawing this blood doing with this blood and plasma of all these Black and brown people? And I feel like that's where a lot of these missing Black kids are going. It's not only sex trafficking. They're using these Black kids in rituals. Where is it going? And why are so many? Now, I'm not saying white people don't do it, but a lot of them are in the fucking hood.
Right.
Why is it that they want the fucking blood and plasma of poor people, but poor melanated people? For their blood and for their organs. They are. They are. I don't care what nobody says. They know that there's something special about Black people. They know that this melanin that we have, I'm talking about it, and melanin it's not about just being Black. You know, I feel like melanin, we have this. It basically is also like a marker letting you know who the oldest race of people on the earth are. But this shit right here, right. You know, there's so many questions. Where is it at? What does it go for? Right. What do you do with the material after you suck out what you need? What happens to the rest of it?
Right.
How do we know they're not using that shit and turning that into vaccines and shooting up other people with people's fucking dirty blood and plasma?
Right.
We don't fucking know what's going on. They're making Nutella out of this shit. We don't fucking know what is going on. Fucking go up in a place with my fucking phone like this and just be like, no, and be leaning in like, no, I don't want to donate. But what happens if I do? Like, I'm sorry, can you say that again? What happens? Ma'am, what happens if I do? Huh? Got it. Like, I saw another story just recently, another, 160, 70 some odd kids that they found. They had been kidnapped for sex trafficking here in America. What? This was just recently. This was like last week. I think I saw this shit on CNN or something. Somebody got caught and they recovered like a whole bunch of kids and they were trying to return the kids to their parents. They're doing something to the kids. Okay?
Yeah.
400. That's fucking crazy.
So this is in LA. What? They were forced or tricked into having sex, or other labor authorities say.
15-year-old.
Jinx.
Where's the kids? Where's everybody? What? You know what? What? And that's all right.
social media. It's a bunch of people fucking lying about their life. It's like your boyfriend don't never come around, but you took a picture when he came and it was like, me and Bae be together all the time, and that's what you post. This is a fucking 30-second glimpse into your sorry, miserable fucking life. But let you tell it.
You got visitation.
Fucking world. You're on top of the world. One thing about Atlanta is these motherfuckers do not care about where they'll pull a gun out and rob you for some simple shit. They will rob you for some fucking food. I'm not getting ready to go somewhere where I'm trying to get in my car's getting broke into. Mm-hmm. Get robbed for some stupid shit like my purse. You can have that.
Right.
There ain't no money in it.
Right.
As soon as you take off, I'm finna get a new phone and lock all my cards.
Right.
You just going to jail for some fucking gum and hand sanitizer. Why are my birthday cakes always green? Because that's your favorite. Like, if you're born on 420, like, why my birthday cake's always green? Like, because that's your favorite color. You don't remember? Like, my favorite color is, like, it's green. Remember you told me that? You can convince kids of anything. Remember you told me that one time? I did. Like, yeah, remember we were walking in and we were doing this and you said, I like green. Like, I do like green.
Right. Yeah.
Try to.
You want a bowl of chili? Do you want cheese on it? I don't know. Do you want cheese on it or not? Yeah. All right. I'm African.
What the fuck? Why did they do that to him?
Not only they did that, but I just noticed something. If you look all the way up, there's like, you get a wig and it has that lace front on it. Look at that.
Just get a baby hair.
Look at the lace front. You see it's real faint.
Hold on. Yep. Like, bitch, I see your lace. That's how these little bitches out here be like. They be like, what lace, bitch? What lace, bitch? What lace, bitch? This shit lay, bitch. Fuck you talking about, bitch? This shit lay. What motherfucking lace you talking about? That's when their hair be like, they do this. They be like, when their hair be,
just try to get it. And then they just turn around.
Don't get me wrong, when I get my weave done fresh, if I'm wearing it long, I might come home and have a moment like
right, of course.
I mean, that bitch like, fuck you. Shit.
Right.
You go somewhere.
Right.
Like the pastor, my pastor, he was talking about that. He was like, some women, he was talking about Jezebel and just women that be doing stuff. But he was like, he was like, I know there's some women out there that get up in the morning, get dressed, be super fly, hair, makeup, clothes, like everything on point to go to the store just so everybody in the neighborhood can see. Get out of each other.
For the chopper.
Go back to slap fest again.
Jersey, go! Watch the wind up. Watch the wind up. Watch the wind up.
I do not want to
go.
He stopped him.
There's hell of them. There's hell of them. You gotta watch. You gotta watch them all.
That was a wind up. You get the warning. Right?
That was a wind up.
Jersey, go!
Oh, shit.
Oh my! That was the next shot, Jersey. You get a warning.
That was the next shot. Oh my God, this is such.
Nice.
I'm on edge.
New York, go!
Oh! None of them are making it.
Hold your ground.
And when you go up, you go back to you.
Oh my! Go! Oh, that was a headshot.
It's like, see, this is just them celebrating Black culture. They don't even realize that that's us. They ain't nobody else doing that. That's our shit.
Oh, yeah. How you back? Right hand smack. Don't get disqualified. Don't punch it. Aisha, go. Oh my God!
That was right on the cheek. That was perfect. Smack. It was almost like it was a textbook smack. It was, if this was the smack playoff, that would be the field goal that won the game.
Oh. Go! Whoa. Go! Oh! Go! Oh!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh
and why? And so the word fest. The word fest is a celebration of some type. It gives some type of. I think of a jubilee when I think fest.
So they're celebrating the smack.
The smack. It's almost like the.
I'm just gently smacking.
But that's like, can you imagine somebody else? Because when you think about smacking yourself, you're not gonna smack yourself as hard as you can.
But even so, it's a little bit like you can feel that it would hurt.
I'm thinking
somebody
about
just full force going. It would be over. I would start. I would be disqualified.
Like, I know, look.
I would be. That shit's it.
What you doing back here? Mufasa!
Say it again! I've just discovered that I may have a son here in this land. How much child support is she getting from? The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you pay Matt?
That's so crazy.
You was a dummy!
Hello, I am Hakim Jaffer, king of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne.
Yes, my son. He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda.
Isn't allowed to rule Zamunda.
Oh my God, I can't. The preview's too long. It's showing me everything.
Yeah, it really is. It's like, fuck it. I might as well tell you.
No, don't tell me. Okay, so now.
They said that a lot of it was filmed in Rick Ross's house. Okay.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. His house out here down the street. Well, not down the street. The one over there in College Park used to be Holyfield's house.
Yeah. Wednesday, Sasha had her assembly for school. And in the assembly for school, yeah, it's virtual. Everything's virtual. So they had their assembly. And during the assembly, I guess they had the kids do like a survey. There was like a survey that they did for, they had the kids answer questions. And there was all kinds of questions like, how has the pandemic affected you? And like, the kids are excited and they answered it. And then this one question came up and the question was like, did you smoke marijuana yesterday? 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 Now watch this look. Watch it.
Random.
These are fifth grade. These are kindergarten through fifth graders. So are you asking a second grader, did you smoke weed yesterday? Sasha came running in the room like, Mom, they did a survey and they asked us if we yesterday.
What is?
I was right. You know,
like you.
No, but why are they asking these kids if they smoked weed yesterday? If they not, did your parents smoke weed or do they smoke weed in your house? Did you little one, you little smoker, did you smoke weed yesterday?
Why would they even think that kids that young are smoking? But regulating weed is like, I hate, don't demonize weed, even though.
But you're letting white folks walk around with big, huge machine guns talking about gun laws, and you're worried about our joint.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
They were all leaving the club. And we got into with some bitches at a light, like at a red light. My eye is itching. They got into it with some bitches at a red light. The bitches were talking shit, so it turned into some road rage shit where they were like chasing them and shit, and you know, the bitches pulled into Crystal. They're like a crystals, you know, crystals.
Yeah,
out here.
Burger place.
Yeah. When I tell, she said the bitches pulled into the damn drive-thru. She was like, "Bitch, gonna pull into the drive-thru like she was finna get something to eat after she had talked all that shit." So she was like, "We pulled in the drive-thru behind them." She was like, "I went over to the passenger side door to the bitch that was talking the shit." She said I just started whooping the bitch. I pulled her out her motherfucking window, and her and her friends stomped the bitch, and then the other bitch, the driver, tried to get into it, and they whooped her and they beat the girl, you know, and then they tried to leave, like the police was coming, and they tried to get in their car and run from the police. Like they tried to leave the parking lot, and the police stopped. I was like, when she was a young girl too.
Right.
I was sitting there listening to this stuff like, oh my God. Yeah.
All the bullshit in the world, all the backwards, crooked ass thinking is coming from this small green area. We fucking don't.
Wait, I'm so glad you said masks because I keep hearing maskus. Remember that one time a certain relative of ours testis, and I remember you being like, "Did you say testis? It's test." It was a certain relative of ours that starts with her first letter of her name is Beverly. She's illiterate.
Shit. We're gonna. This is how I braid.
But you see how the plaits are like bigger.
Yeah, this is how I braid, but I see the bigger plaits would be better. This is what I would like. I'd like this.
Yeah.
This right here.
See, and that's what I'm saying. You see how that would be so much easier on your scalp. I mean,
Tasha's hair like this today. I'm about to do her hair.
Yeah, all you got to do is like get you some. Really, it's just about when you make those parts real straight. Get you some type of product. You know,
I got some leave-in conditioner and some black hair mayonnaise.
Yes, and you just like brush it real, get that real silky.
Real silky.
And then that's all you're really doing. But you see how now they're doing them with like those the bigger plaits.
Do people wear them?
Yes, and they wear them, and I fucking hate them.
Does it look like a real braid?
Yeah.
I would never do this.
I be seeing, I mean, if you go somewhere, there's like, I'm trying to figure out why Jack in the Box is popping up in everywhere except for where nearby, like in Atlanta, there's no Jack in the Box. That's something I want to talk about.
Wait a minute. So why? Because Jack in the Box is that late night restaurant that you can go to 24/7 where the young folks.
I would like it to be here, and it's still not.
Oh, I'm talking about child sex trafficking. I'm thinking Jack in the Box is like a trap where like it's the only restaurant open 24/7 where young people could go eat, and the child sex traffickers sit in the parking lot and prey on the young people after the club. I thought all that. And you were
well, it's like if all that's happening, then
that's what you were like. I'm trying to think about it. Why is no one doing that? Why is so many people from Cali are out there that want Jack in the Box?
You know,
when I was out there, all I could think of was that.
I'm gonna start it. # Jack in the Box in Atlanta.
Jack in the Box for Georgia. 1 block from the Jack in the Box station.
Don't even do it. Dang,
Jack in the Box.
You're like the fucking one.
I said apply for anything. Apply to be a fucking astronaut. Who gives a shit? Do you know how many success stories? You know how many motherfuckers come be like, I don't know how the fuck I got this job. I really don't. I got it and I just acted like I knew how to fucking do it until I figured out how to do it.
Junior saw this dude walking down the street, open up the mailbox and look in. So he went outside and, he was like,
right, the fuck are you doing?
Homeboy took off running down the street, and so Junior was like, and so he called me. He was like, Mom, it was some motherfucker like, in the mailbox. He was pissed off. He was like, he was in the mailbox. He just took off running down the street. And I was like, what? I'm right here at the corner. I'm turning. I was coming down the street. I was like, what does he look like? And he was like, he was a Mexican dude with a beard. As soon as he said that, I saw the dude right there. I was like, oh. So I fucking I went down the street. I got Junior first. And then we came. I was like, come outside. Hurry up. So I zipped past the dude. He knows me. Because, of course, he didn't know my aunt lived there. So I came down here. Junior was out here. And we jumped in the car. And I did a U-turn. Went back up the street. Parked the car like, in front. Like he was coming down the hill. And I pulled down into the gas station and parked like, ran up on him and shit. And I was like, what the fuck were you doing in my mailbox? Junior was like, yeah, you were. He was like, fucking mailbox, yes, the fuck you was. The motherfucker saw you just now. I was like, motherfucker, you was in my mailbox? He was like, no. Junior was like, yes, the fuck you was. I saw you open that shit. You fucking lying.
That's funny.
Oh my God. But then it was like, and then here's the flip side. Then it was like, homeboy was like talking, and then I stopped and I looked at Junior, and we both looked at each other, and I was like, Joe Dirt was funny. Oh my God, they out here getting quick weaves of mullets.
Love.
With red hair in the front. Is that Miley Cyrus with a mullet?
This is the mullet. Oh my God, reintroducing the mullet. Look at the girl from
didn't Janet Jackson have one of those? That's ugly. Why is she trying to like make it cute?
I don't know.
That's just not. No, it's a mullet.
As a thing.
It's like having all this bangs with like a little shag in the back. That's Benjamin Franklin. And he had a mullet. That is some braiding hair, some Kanekalon that I be using when I get some fucking, I know that shit. He can dip that and make that real
No, that nigga had some Joe Dirt.
There you go.
Joe Dirt. And remember, he had the mullet wig because there was something wrong with his, I think it was like something was wrong with his scalp, and his mom put the wig on and the wig got stuck. It fused to his scalp and he couldn't take it off. So he just had to wear it for the rest of his life.